Hey guys, Bob here. You can follow me at Spidey on Twitter, here for the Digital Escapist Network. They're also on Twitter at DigiEscapeNet. Um, this is Bob and Juan Spoil On. It's a review discussion for Until Dawn. Now, I don't want no bitching about this stuff, because spoil is right in the name. So, if you have any interest in Until Dawn, haven't played it, want to play it, don't want to know nothing about it, be gone, because we're going to spoil the hell out of this game. Again, last warning. There'll be spoilers ahead. So how you doing, Juan?
Pretty good, Bob.
Hey, I'm good too. I'm good too.
You were getting sassy with your hand movements there.
Oh yeah, you
I
know
want
it.
to hear no bitching.
No
No
bitching, none,
bitching.
none. But yeah. So we're gonna talk a little bit on Until Dawn, our thoughts on it, if we liked it or whatever. So what like when you first heard about this game, did you think it was gonna be something, or was it like, what did you like?
The first trailer I saw of the game showed Hayden Panettiere, and I was sold. Now, I'm not sure if you know this or if the audience know this, but I've had a crush on Hayden Panettiere for a while now.
Let's remember the Titans.
No, fuck that.
No.
Well, I was around that age, but no, I didn't have a crush on her at that time.
Heroes, man. I was all over that. Heroes. Ooh, Sam
Yes,
Chill.
I guess Heroes is whenever it would have started.
But you know, like me being a big like Square Enix fan, she was Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So like I was like I knew about her, like I knew about her then, but it wasn't until Heroes I was like, damn.
It's the Neutrogena commercials also.
I want to save that cheerleader.
She does the Neutrogena commercials, and she also does that cotton commercial.
I don't I don't know. I'm like now, or that was that like back in the day.
The Neutrogena commercials were probably like 2 or 3 years back, but the cotton commercial comes on every now and then.
No, I know. I don't watch TV, so.
Yeah, I do. But
But
yeah, dude.
she was a foxy Wolverine in Heroes. I loved it.
So yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The main reason I got Until Dawn, I wasn't even interested in it at all, was because of Hayden Panettiere.
Hmm. Now, for me, I vaguely remember it being announced for PlayStation 3 as a move game. I vaguely remember it. And what was it like a couple E3s ago? Um,
Re-announced it.
yeah,
Hmm.
the PlayStation 4 game. And I was pretty much as soon as it was like, okay, you got these 8 people, anybody can live and die, like choose your own adventure type thing. Consequences, choices have consequences, this and that. Like that sounds really cool, and
Hmm.
I was on board then. Even though it's like, yeah, they could kind of mess this up, but I was like, yeah, this sounds really cool. And then I believe it was, I think Colin Moriarty was saying they out Quantum Dream. I'm like, fuck yeah, I need to play this game. It took me a while to play it, but
But
to
yeah,
get it and play it, but
I,
because like,
I I don't think I would go that far though, because
I
Heavy
don't.
Rain and
Heavy Rain, yeah, Heavy Rain is really good, but I mean, I think it's like it's this game is fucking excellent.
yeah, no doubt. But so I guess starting from the beginning, we can go. I really like the setup at the beginning of the game. That was awesome. That prank that they did on
Yeah, see, like I kind of like when I first played, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this in. I went to get like
Mhm.
something to drink or something, and it was like seemed like half that first bit was over. I thought with they could have made that a chapter in of itself, like a longer
No, it was a perfect setup.
chapter,
It was a
you
perfect
know.
setup.
Because I thought that instead of like I guess either way it didn't matter, but that could have been like maybe like a better chance to introduce the characters more, or maybe because you really got no.
No, man, it's classic Halloween. Just think like classic Halloween. You like the movie starts and you're seeing the perspective. You don't know what the perspective is. You just see but what you don't know is you're looking through a 5-year-old Michael Myers perspective, and you see
Spoiler.
for a 40-year-old movie. Yeah, sorry, spoiler alert. And like he walks into his naked sister's room and like with a knife and just kills her and stuff like that, but you get zero context, and then that starts off the movie. That's classic 80s slasher flick, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought that they could have done that, made that a little bit longer. You know, at least that whole little prank thing.
I felt like
But
it was just the right amount, because if it had gone on longer, it probably would have dragged on and outstayed its welcome.
I don't know.
It's I felt like it was a perfect tutorial and a perfect demonstration of just what exactly is going to be in store for you in the game, because you have a couple of decisions to make, you have a couple of quick time events that show up, and then it ends with a really big decision, right? Which is basically the formula for every chapter.
That really wasn't that big of a decision.
I mean, but not knowing what's going to happen the first
Yeah.
time is
Oh
a
yeah.
big decision.
Yeah.
Turns out no matter what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I
Well,
killed us both.
it's a spoiler cast. No matter what
I
happens,
killed us both.
they die.
Oh no, one of them dies.
Really? Oh, wow.
What?
And the way that I did it, I let her go and both of them died.
No. Are you
I let
serious?
Hannah go. I let Hannah go. I said, fuck you.
Dude, Hannah lived and had to eat freaking Beth, and she became a Wendigo.
Oh, that's right. But they explain that later on in the. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They don't explain that until later on in the story.
Well, yeah, you think they're both dead.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought you was like, I was like, how the hell did he miss that?
Yeah, I skipped over, but so yeah, man. Starting off with some of the pros of what I liked, the graphics, dude. Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yep. Dude,
Holy
especially like I thought it was like really creepy. I would pause the game and then you can control the head of the
Right,
person
you
you're
can like
playing
look at the
as.
camera and stuff.
Yeah, and that's
really
so
cool.
weird, man. I'd have the person look down and just look up right at you. And it's like, holy shit.
It's uncanny. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
uncanny as
really
fuck.
weird. But I don't think the graphics were that good as they was in that little menu thing.
Well,
They were.
no, but the facial capture, sometimes there were instances where their mouths looked all kinds of fucked up.
See,
Like they'd be like their jaws would be like square as fuck, and it was pretty
I don't know if I
pretty
noticed that.
weird. Yeah,
I
it was a
thought
little uncanny.
I thought the graphics were really good. Like the graphics, um, like the setting. It did take a little bit to get it going, like as far as the story goes, but like
Slasher film.
yeah, no, but yeah, I really dug the graphics. But go ahead, continue.
Another pro, the story, man. I see a ton of Friday the 13th in this game.
Yeah.
It's got the mountain. I forgot what it was called,
I don't remember.
but it's got Camp Crystal Lake written all over it. You
Yeah.
know,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know if you've seen Cabin in the Woods,
Yeah. Didn't like it
but
that much.
well, I don't know.
No. Cabin. That's the one with like the
It's the one with
gods
Chris
and stuff.
Hemsworth.
Yeah, the gods and stuff. Peas in the.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah. I like that movie a lot.
But up until like before it got weird, it was awesome, right? And that
No,
was the vibe. That was the exact vibe that I was getting from Until Dawn, which is really good. It was pre-stupid shit. Cabin in the Woods.
see like with the story. Like I like the story, but I didn't figure out the main twist. But I figured out the middle twist with
What are you
Josh.
talking about here? Oh yeah,
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, I figured that out. Like
I didn't. I was streaming and I was like, no shit, because one of the things that was really impactful to me was having to make that decision. It was an easy decision because I'm hashtag Bone Zone all the way, guys.
uh
But was trying to decide between who dies between Ashley and Josh, and obviously I was like, Josh. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. Josh can't give me any. He can't get me any. Ashley potentially can. I didn't know at this point that you basically can't get it in with anybody. But at
Yeah.
this point, I still was holding out hope. And
I mean,
so,
as soon as I look at the back of the box, it didn't have nudity. I'm like, well,
oh, it didn't. See, I didn't have the box. I bought it digitally.
but yeah, I figured that out a little. I was suspecting him, and that's like the main reason why I chose to kill him, and with that like choice thing.
But it didn't fake you out afterwards. Even like, I thought he was legitimately dead.
It did a little bit, and then it turned out he was Scooby Dooing us,
Right.
you know, and then I did kind of forget about it. But then once the reveal came out, I was like, I knew, because you never got to play as him. You got to play as everybody
That's
else.
true. That's true.
Um, and like then like the pig, I'm like, he got the pig. He uses his guts for the.
And that's right. And on the way over there, you see like the fake newspapers and all that shit. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so it does start to unravel itself.
And I'm like, I know it's him. But then like the second, well, because the first time I played, I was doing it for the Scream Stream, um, which the donate page is still alive if you want to donate. Scream Stream for Extra Life, if you want to donate. It's extra-life.org/participant/digital-escapists. That's DIGITALESCAPISTS. Go donate if you wish. If not, whatever. Raise $130. But yeah, like I was figuring him out. Like I think it was pretty early on. Like not exactly sure when, but like I said, like when I chose to kill him, I was like, dude, he's bringing all these people up here to get him back for his sisters, and which was true. But like another thing I liked was having little like at the end of each chapter talking to that doctor.
You like that?
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I felt he was very weird. He was very weird. And it took me forever to realize that he is the mob boss from 22 Jump Street.
Well, he's in a bunch of stuff. He's in Bad Boys too.
That's right. He's the guy whose buddy gets put in the tortilla bin.
Yeah, he's in all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's right.
what was he in? It doesn't matter about him. But no, I like that because like if you looked at some of your choices, like say the stuff you didn't like, where it went through the snakes and stuff, they would slowly start there'd be like say you chose snakes as one of your worst fears, there'd be like a snake on the desk the next time
Yeah.
in the jar, and like if you chose like clowns or zombies or whatever, some of the jump scares in the games would have like a clown mask or a zombie
Yeah.
mask.
Or a scarecrow.
Yeah, or a scarecrow. Scarecrow's
See,
scary.
well, I mean, yeah, but you know that's just an example of what
Yeah,
showed
yeah.
up. So moving on to that, what do you think of the characters?
I like them, most of them.
Just
Only a couple of them.
give me a case by case breakdown of what you thought of each
Now,
one.
like I said, I had Josh pretty much figured out.
Right.
What was it? Ashley's a bitch.
Really, Ashley?
Not Ashley. Emily.
Yeah,
No,
Ashley
Ashley's
was a
one of my
sweetheart.
homegirls. Yeah, she's one of my homegirls. But yeah, I loved Ashley. Chris, like, he basically was kind of reminded me of me, which is probably why I didn't like him that much. That makes sense. Like, he was all right. He was all right. He's
Chris
not my
was cool.
favorite.
I liked Chris. Okay.
Um, I liked Mike more than I thought I was going to.
hmm
Yeah,
He
I
really
did.
has he really has a redemption story.
Yeah.
You know, like he starts off being the asshole, but then as soon as he
Then
goes to that asylum, the sanitarium.
it's not. I think it's before that where it's like he straight up goes after his girl. You
True.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Fucking bare ass naked in the middle of
yeah,
the
pretty
fucking
much.
snow. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Um, who else is there? Jessica. Wasn't really a fan of her. When you was in them things choosing like which two you didn't like, it was Jessica and Emily. And I think I ended up choosing Jessica as my least favorite, which is probably why she got her face ripped off in my first playthrough. That I didn't beat. I beat it on my second playthrough. My little cousin came over for the stream. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start this up. Have you check this out?" But and of course there's Sam. Sam's the bae of the
Yes.
story.
Yes.
Am I missing somebody?
Matt,
Matt. Which one's Matt?
the jock.
I thought that was Michael. Oh, Matt, the black guy.
Yeah.
He didn't really have do too much. Like he was probably the weakest of the bunch. You know what I mean?
Least memorable.
Yeah.
So, all right, time for my rundown. All right, so I have them ranked in order from how much I like them, and it's like Sam, because Hayden Panettiere, and just on my streams, everybody in the stream knew, and this was just the code. All right, like even above entering the bone zone, the code was Sam lives or we kill you, Overflow. That's what everybody was telling me. She dies, you die. And I was like, well, shit. I mean, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna die either. And I mean, I would have let her die anyway because that's my future wife.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why you got the game.
That's the entire reason why I got the game. So I was never gonna let her die. Followed by probably Mike. Mike, like I said, he had that redemption story.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
I liked him a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this dude's going to be a dick. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, then he's like, he was a cool dude, man.
Yeah, man. So Mike would be second for me. Third would probably be Ashley. Because she's she's a sweetheart,
Yeah.
And
I think we're agreeing. If I had to rank mine, that sounds about what I'd be going with.
So yeah, Ashley would probably be third, followed by probably Chris.
Yeah,
it'd be followed by Chris, and Josh would be right underneath Chris because Josh, even though he was the bad guy, he was kind of interesting to be honest.
He was funny, dude.
He was definitely funny. He's the one that came up with #BoneZone, and
I don't know. I've never seen that. I must pick something different. I remember him saying Bone Zone.
He's like, this place is gonna be a Bone Zone.
I don't remember that. But continue.
So yeah, man. So Josh would probably be fifth, and then probably Jess.
See, I wasn't.
Jess was Bae, man. She wasn't Sam level Bae, but she was Bae number 3.
Or Ashley Bae.
Yeah, it's Sam, Ashley, Jess.
Let's see. I thought she was a bitch too.
Well, she was superficial. She was definitely superficial, but it's like she said, when you got natural advantages, you can afford to be superficial.
Yeah.
But then, so after Jess would probably be Matt. I'll be honest with you. I like the little bit that I got to see of Matt was pretty cool. And then, but I think what nudges Matt up is how much I hated Emily. I absolutely hated Emily. And like every chance I could possibly get, I would try to kill her. The chat would tell me, kill Emily. Everybody was just
I literally tried to kill her once before.
And so many times.
On that tower. I was like, I ain't picking you up.
The tower, exactly, man. And
then she like that kind of pissed me off with the thing. It's like, well, I guess she wasn't really supposed to die there or whatever, but it was like I tried to kill her. I wanted her to fall off that thing.
Yeah. Well, like, so there's a point where you're shimmying on the tower, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to escape the. At this point, I'm not sure if it's a Wendigo or if
I think it would have to be, because I believe Josh when he says I wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Right. So or it could have been the flamethrower guy, but
why would you do that?
No, he was in the mines. So yeah, it was probably a Wendigo at this point. But you're shimmying across the tower, and she falls, and a quick time event shows up.
Yeah, I didn't touch it.
What happens?
She pulls herself up.
Oh, okay, on her own? Okay.
Yeah.
So
then she bitches at Matt. She's like, I'm sorry, I tried to do nothing. I'm like, no, I didn't.
Okay, so I just had this thing where every time I saw a button prompt, bam, I was on it. I was, bam, getting the button prompts, and I was like, stop it. No, you have to let this bitch die.
How many times did that mess you up, them button prompts? Like,
I didn't miss a single button prompt.
No, but I mean, like, where like as soon as I seen one, it's like, oh, I gotta do it. But that wasn't the case. Like,
that was me. I didn't miss a single one because it's just something in my head. I played God of War so much when I was a kid that seeing these button prompts is just like, bam, you got to do it. You got to do it. So
I guess I'm more talking about like at the beginning of the game, like you're having a snowball fight, which I thought was really cool. Like that little snowball fight between Mike and
I saw you
Jessica.
Hit the bird. I was like,
I hit the bird because like my thinking was, was like, okay, I'm gonna throw this snowball at this bird. The bird's gonna fly. It's gonna scare Mike. He's gonna come out from under cover, and I'll hit him with another snowball.
But you killed the bird.
Yeah, I killed the bird. I wasn't expected to do that. Threw the bird. Him like, oh shit.
No, see, you're not. The correct choice, I believe, is to not do anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That makes him come out. You know, that draws him out of cover.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I thought, like, I was thinking, okay. So the little timer's going, and like this, like the second time I played, I seen a little thing saying, sometimes the best choice is not to do anything. I'm like,
Right.
well. But then, like, it happened to me, I think,
Did you shoot
another
the squirrel?
time is with the deer.
But did you shoot the squirrel?
No.
Okay, I was about to say that
My,
was some
my cousin, my little cousin Kindred did that. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
squirrel.
Because I seen her going over like the aim towards the squirrel. I'm like, you're really gonna shoot that squirrel? And then she shot the squirrel. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I thought you told me to shoot the squirrel. I said, no, I was asking if he was gonna shoot it. The thing had its brains blown out, like a big hole in its head. It was pretty gross looking. But another time that happened where like I was just like impulsive, I guess, was with the deer. Whenever you're Matt
Being pushed off the cliff.
and Emily, yeah,
Yeah.
where I hacked the deer to death. I was
Really?
like, well,
I,
yeah.
I showed restraint, and I didn't. You just walk right by.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Like, I seen the thing. I thought it was like, well, but there wasn't too many of them things where it's like do nothing. You know what I mean? There wasn't too many of them, I don't think. Where it's like if you don't do nothing. But yeah, I seen the thing pop up. I'm like, well, this thing's gonna attack me, so I'm gonna hit it. But continue with what you were saying.
So yeah, man, just like based on just how much I loathed Emily and how much I wanted her to die. Uh, she's Matt gets bumped up to 7th and Emily obviously in 8th. But so my obviously your first time playing, you got how many through?
Well, like I said, I didn't beat the game. I stopped playing whenever my cousin came over, which was like the what was it, Chris and Emily with the gun. That's when I stopped and I started over.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley. I don't fucking Ashley with the gun, and that's when I stopped. And then started over, but through then I'm thinking Jessica fell onto that elevator with her jaw ripped off, so she was dead. Um, and then I believe, oh, it would have had to have been, or maybe even right after the gun, the next chapter, right after the gun thing, because they don't show you that right away in the next chapter, right?
Right, right.
Then go back to that. So I guess I might play a little bit after that, but Matt got fish
Hung
hooked.
on a hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that happened to me. So my first playthrough, only 3 people survived. The 3 people that survived were Sam, Chris, and Jess.
Mhm.
Right? There were only 3 people that survived. Now, I didn't know that I could have had a couple of more people survive with me. So in order of how they died, I believe Matt was the first one to die. He got fish hooked. Right?
Yeah.
Matt. And then, let's see. Josh, he got eaten by a Wendigo in the mines. Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's see. Ashley, whenever you're in the tunnels looking for Mike,
Yeah.
you're with Chris and Emily and Sam.
Sam. Yep.
You're with them and you hear Jess's voice. And like I was like, oh shit! Like just right before that, they showed Jessica getting up from the elevator shaft, like
Mhm.
waking up and walking off, like
Yep.
trying to get out. And so I was like, oh shit, that might actually be Jessica. And I decided to go investigate the noise instead of sticking with the others. And as soon as I did it, yeah, you can watch a video on my YouTube channel about this. As soon as I did it, I was like, I done fucked up. I done chose the wrong choice because I just remember reading that the Wendigo can mimic its prey.
Well, you could have. You didn't have to open that door.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You could just walk. Because if you go and look, you can see another tunnel. Because like that happened to me. Like the second playthrough, the one I actually beat. I did that too, and I cheated. Because as soon as Ashley got her head ripped off, I quit the game. I was like, nope, I ain't having none of that bullshit. So I was like, I'm so close to getting everybody out of here. I did cheat, but whatever. But But yeah, but as soon as you let it back up, you're back in that tunnel after your choice to go look. Like, well, I'm walking right by this trap door. Then
I
you
didn't know that.
then you just get back into another tunnel and meet up with everybody.
Hmm.
But
Well, so they give you a chance at redemption. I didn't know that. I
well,
actually
yeah,
got fucking decapitated.
it wasn't like, I don't know about redemption. It was more like you wasn't locked into.
That choice.
Yeah, you had an out. She's like, I don't know about this. But yeah,
That's pretty.
yeah. As soon as I opened up that trap door and seen there was like a 50-foot, there was nothing below the thing for 50 feet. I'm like, shit. Then the freaking hand popped out, and I think that kills in the trailer or something. 'Cause I remember seeing her head just sitting there,
Yeah.
with a little beanie on,
Yeah. So
and
so yeah, she was next, and let's see. So far, I've got Matt, Josh, and Ashley. So the fourth one to go for me. Who was it?
well, I think when you told me is whenever you blew everybody up.
Oh, that's right. So we're in the cabin, and the only people left are Jess is off in the mines, is escaping from the mines.
Was
Chris is already
by herself, right?
yeah. Chris
Well,
is
it had
Chris is already out, and because he was the first one to get out of the house, and so it's Sam, Mike, and Emily in the house, and Mike turns on the gas,
yeah.
right, and I was like, fuck this shit. Like I said, save Mike or go straight for the light switch. And I was like, I like you, Mike. You're a cool dude, but I'm out. And so I just flicked the light switch and blew the whole fucking house up, and that's where Emily and Mike died. And then the helicopters came. So yeah, I ended up with 3 people surviving.
Yeah, the game, the one I actually beat was Everybody Lived. Um, Even though I cheated, but Everybody Lived. Uh, and if I'm guessing Matt dies is because did you still try to save
Emily, yeah,
Emily
yeah.
instead of jumping, like
Yeah.
saving yourself or
As
whatever?
as much as I wanted her to die, I also knew she was a prime opportunity for the bone zone.
Wait, that was your woman.
Like every single one of my decisions was based on
Getting your
what
dick
if we'd
wet.
be in the bone zone.
Getting your dick wet. You're a
Exactly.
pervert. You're a
My virtual
pervert.
dick wet. I'm
Yeah.
not a pervert. I'm just
You're a
I'm a
horny
man,
bastard,
damn
that's
it.
all.
I'm a man.
Yeah, man. I have needs.
Exactly. Virtual needs as well. But
Nah.
so
Oh,
yeah, man.
I want to go ahead.
No, that was me closing out my thought saying, so
Okay.
yeah, man.
Now we kind of jumped around a little bit, but like as far as the story goes, I like the story. I think maybe they might have made that Josh thing a little deliberate for the second twist, which I honestly didn't know the game was set in Canada. Did not
I
know
didn't
that.
either.
Well,
I,
that's
you
where like the
just
Wendigo stuff's from.
I don't know that.
Which I don't know why I didn't think about that. But yeah, after they revealed him not being like the thing, I'm like, what the hell is all them like screams and shit I'm hearing? And I like the whole Wendigo thing, like the whole mystical.
Yeah, look, a lot of people complained about it, but I was like, that's
Right?
really cool,
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man. No one complains about it in Uncharted games.
right?
It's a horror movie. Like there's a bunch of different types of horrors. This one just happened to have mystical properties.
Yeah.
Um, but as far as my likes go, yeah, the characters, the stories, graphics, the sound, the music. I think there are very few flaws in this game. I really do. Um,
Yeah, man. I mean, just something that just to nitpick and something that if I had to choose something, it's the frame rate wasn't as steady as I would have liked it to be. I'd have liked to be
um,
locked. Like,
see, like I didn't really notice no drop. Like for me,
there are
man,
times when there's drops. I don't care. I'm not one that cares about 60 versus 30.
I think
I
you
could give
do.
two flying fucks.
I think you do. Well, maybe you can actually tell a difference.
I can tell the difference, but I could give two flying fucks. Like, if it's one or the other. But what I do like is stable. So if it's gonna be 30, that's fine. I have nothing wrong with 30 frames per second. Well, some of my favorite games of all time are 30 frames per second.
See,
But
I
they're
don't.
locked. They're
Yeah,
locked, and I like that.
I don't remember no frame rate dip or no chugging along. I could be wrong, but I don't really.
Maybe it was just on my end, but yeah, it was chugging for me.
But like as far as like my main probably um dislike for the thing is some of the controls, man. It reminded me of, like an old Resident Evil game, like where like you're holding the stick and the camera angle changes, and you let go of the stick, and you
Hmm.
push in that same direction. Like I have like
You
my
end up going a different direction.
yeah, like I had my people like walk around in circles a few times. That was getting a little bit on my nerves.
Yeah, I can see that.
Um, and then like maybe like the like I don't know, maybe the ending a little bit, like the end. I thought that was kind of
The credit scene, you mean?
no, like the whole thing in the cabin. Like it was pretty suspenseful with all the, especially if you went and saved everybody, like all the like trying to hold your controller still and stuff. And like another thing I was thinking, like I think I said it. Well, I didn't stream the end, but because that big Wendigo was Hannah.
Mhm.
Now, do you think she knew like that who them people were? Because it seemed
No,
like she was going after the other Wendigos.
she was gone. I feel like she was just gone.
Really, I think she kind of knew because, like I said, she was going after the other ones.
No, because they attack based off of sight or movement. You know?
Yeah, but whenever your bike right around to that thing, there's like fucking five of them jumping all over the walls. And they ain't
That's
trying
true.
to attack each other. They're going
That's
after
true.
Mike.
But I don't know. Maybe they're like pack
I was,
hunters and they were part of a different pack. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe maybe Hannah was still in there, but I doubt it.
I think she was. Like when I play, I'm like, oh, she's trying to save these people. But then the more I thought about it, like, no, she wants these motherfuckers for herself for what they
Oh,
did.
right, yeah, that's probably true. That makes more sense.
Like she hasn't been changed for that long. So
Only a year, yeah.
like all them other ones, they've been down there since the 50s or whatever.
Yeah, it was only a year. You're right.
So I'm thinking maybe there was still a little bit left, and she's the one that grabs Josh.
Yeah,
Didn't kill him.
she killed him for online.
Well, I don't know. Like I don't even know why he didn't die. She just left him down there. Um, but yeah. I think there might have been still a little bit of her in there. And like another thing, I like what do you call it, like the world building, all the little clues you can find and reading them and setting up like the twins mystery, the mystery man, the
One of the coolest parts was going into Hannah's room. I feel like seeing like all the pictures she has of Mike, and like seeing invitations and saying like Mike's gonna be there, and
yeah,
how I thought that was really cool. It was kind of sad in a way.
yeah, it was, especially with what they did.
Hmm.
I think the coolest part of that whole game was with uh was it Chris and Ashley, the whole like Scooby Doo moment thing, like where you're going down and you got the goal and like the dollhouse opening up and the little dolls in
Oh
there
yeah, that was creepy. Yeah.
and
The,
then you find the book about lighting and
if there's one moment that I didn't like, and it's just personal thing, I mean, I'm sure there's people that really enjoyed it, but it's just a personal thing for me. Is the Ouija board. I don't fucks with Ouija boards.
you don't fuck with those.
No, I don't fuck with Ouija boards, and that I was more than a little uncomfortable on that part because like I'm horrified of like stuff like that. So I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But you know, it's part of the game. So
Yeah, that was part of the Scooby Doo,
yeah.
you know, and but I can't really go against. No, I'm curious about what the people had to say. If you can remember it in the end, them interviewing
It was just
them.
Jess, Chris, and Sam. And Sam was
Yeah,
like, if you saw what I saw down there, you would go back there and kill everything or something like that.
yeah, but so did she say yeah when I blew up the house there were still two people left in there.
Hmm.
Okay, So she's probably in jail.
No, it's probably. I doubt it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they ain't gonna believe the whole Wendigo shit. So she's probably arrested for
Well, I mean, you
murder.
got 3 corroborating witnesses.
They're all arrested. Oh, they don't. But
They're close.
like it was funny. Well, uh, you still say you, on the tower whenever they're shimmying along, you still say
Emily.
Emily, and at the end of the game, she was called mad a piece of shit for like not helping her on the tower because
Hmm.
I didn't help her. I was like, I ain't pressed no buttons and stuff. Then you got a little end credit scene where, like I said, everybody lived. Josh was left down in the caverns or whatever, and he was a Wendigo, which I don't know how that happened because you have to eat another human's flesh.
Well, you see him eating another human's flesh while he's down there,
You, where? When? You
don't you?
see? You, that,
Isn't that what you told me that you see him?
well, he's eating something, but he's already turned.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's in the process of turning. Like he's still like he ain't like the full
Maybe
craziness.
there's an exception.
But he was eating somebody. Like where the hell did that person come from? Like
Chainsaw guy? Not flamethrower guy. Sorry.
then he get dragged off. Then they show him getting dragged off.
Maybe they dragged him into the mines.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But okay, I guess we'll go. We discussed the endings a little bit. Um, we'll go to the verdict. Buy this fucking game.
Yes,
100%.
buy this game.
Like,
Again,
like right now, my game of the year is in between this and Rocket League. That being said, Fallout 4 ain't out yet. I haven't played Mad Max or Metal Gear, but I really dug this game. I thought it was really smart. I thought it was unique to a point. Um, we have seen similar stuff like this, but not like this. It was really fucking cool. This game's really fucking cool.
yeah, man, I agree 100%. Buy this game. I mean, it's on sale, I believe, at Best Buy or something like that, or
I
Amazon maybe.
don't buy physical no more.
I don't either. But like, if you could possibly find this game, even if it's not on sale, just buy it. It's so
Yeah.
good, and
Or,
it's definitely again in my top 5 games of the year as well.
like I'm gonna buy this game, but I rented it for the Scream stream,
Right.
Extra Life. But I'm gonna get it because I want that platinum. I want to find all the little
Clues and stuff.
yeah, and I want that platinum. But yeah. So bye. But before we go, they just announced Until Dawn: Rush of Blood.
Yeah,
What did you think about that? See, because I was at work when they announced it. I'm thinking, fuck yeah.
I thought, please
Like
don't screw it up. Please don't screw it up. Please
I
don't
was
screw it
thinking,
up. It's an
like
on-rail shooter,
yeah.
and Until Dawn is not on rails, and it's not a shooter. 2 things that Until Dawn is not, and I'm just like, please don't screw this up. Make it good. Do something. Keep that magic going. So we'll
No,
see.
no. There's a
I'm cautiously optimistic.
there's a preview on IGN that says like it's pretty much doing what Until Dawn did to like the horror genre.
To the on rails genre.
Yeah, like the dude says it's still scary. They still do things like to kind of like draw your attention somewhere else, and think like even when you think this is where a scare is gonna happen, it might happen, but it ain't happening where you think it's gonna happen. Like and the dude said he played for about 10 minutes and he jumped 7 times. And the executive producer for Until Dawn was also executive producing this, and Supermassive Games is also making this. Who made Until Dawn? He's saying like one of the things is the whole branching storyline and stuff. And he's like, that's going to be in here.
Oh, sweet.
And
I thought it was going to be pick this rail or this rail, but still, that's super cool.
there ain't no details on the story. You're playing as a character. And I'm pretty sure it's Josh. So you might get a little more background about what he's doing during like this when you don't see him.
Right.
Um, and it's going to be VR.
It's always
So
exciting.
yes. But yeah, fucking buy Until Dawn. Get it. if you're watching this now and you've known about it, especially with Halloween coming up, you waited too long. Get your ass out there. Get this game. It's really fucking good. Uh, but
And for those of you guys that have girlfriends, I feel like
no,
this
this
is
is a
the
good game. This is a
perfect
good game.
game
Oh,
to
yeah.
just
You
play
play.
with your girlfriend.
You play. Have her make the choices.
Yeah.
Because it's like a movie. Like
Or vice
it's a
versa.
really
You
cool.
know, girls out there that have boyfriends that don't play
Yeah.
games. Yeah. Same, vice
Or
versa.
girls that
Same
have
thing.
girlfriends.
Yeah.
Or boys that have boyfriends. Whatever.
People with significant others
Yeah. There we
don't
go.
play video games. This is
Life partners and shit. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I guess that's it. Get it? Fucking- You won't. I don't think you regret it. But if you don't if you don't agree with anything we said or you just think we're horrible, let us know in the comments.
I think you're horrible, Bob.
Well, let me know in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.